What's up, Jay? Ah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Damn it. Forgot to turn on the widescreen fix. Hold on. There we go. Hey, what's up, Alto? Hang on. Pretty good. Had a productive day at work, I should say. Got a good number of cases, not done, but a good chunk of it, you know, filled out. Just trying my best to make sure that this past month's craziness doesn't happen again. All right, what am I doing? I hear ya. That I had to take a break from that. I did not need that added stress. Your bow should be coming in? Oh, that's nice.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here near the...
Having a cider right now.
What do you need, Admiral?
There's an Alliance training ground where we test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here.
Village where you live fought against Moors. Well, I mean, yeah, you're in Spain right now. So most, if not all, of the Iberian Peninsula was under Moorish control until the Reconquista.
Disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our failsafe. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage... I know Spectres. The VI controls...
Hopefully by maybe... Jay, if you're still here, probably around maybe this weekend or next week, I'll probably have the stomach to deal with more Sav/Moorish nonsense. What's up, Nathan?
Message coming
What's up,
in.
Lewis?
Patching it through.
General distress call. The Sacred Angel medical transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failure.
Same old, same old.
Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
Heading home tonight. Probably on the road on Saturday. I gotcha. I went with the ginger femshep standard, cause why not? I am not going full renegade, all right? I just hate that the game almost punishes you for going, was it Renegon or, Paragade? Like, trying to have that balance between Paragon and Renegade, like the game almost punishes you for it. You have to go one or the other, or else you'll have just like a bland experience. Ah, damn it. Oh, off stream, I took care of the guy at the Hawking Ada cluster. I, took care of him peacefully. No deaths. Yeah, it's true. Which stream bot? You talking about the one on, Discord? It's not working? Alright, no problem, Alto. Alright, I'll have to check that out later. Huh. That's not good. Oh my god, what am I doing? Fuck. I know, Nathan. You told me Bits and Pete did in Mass Effect and Fallout 3, you monster. Yeah, post a link for me, and but I can't. I mean, I can't check it out now. But I do know that every once in a while the bot can be delayed in announcing when I'm live. Like, it can be instantaneous, or it could actually almost take, I think the one time it took them half an hour before the bot, you know, ping the Discord.
Looks like the signal's coming from that wreckage.
Careful, Shepard. I've got a bad feeling about this.
All right, hold on.
I'm on my way.
No. Ah, shit. Wrong button. Oh my god, this sucks. Fucker pants.
Here, there's a trap.
Yep. Oh, what have I done? That it? Yeah. All right, let's check out Pinnacle Station. I don't think I actually did this DLC. Though I think, Nathan, you said that the Asteroid DLC was pretty good. I mean, in fairness, Lewis, I actually prefer the I knew more of and prefer the DC universe over Marvel. However, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is, you know, worlds better than DC. I'm only talking about growing up as a kid. I grew up on Batman, Batman, Superman, like those series versus Marvel. I feel like the only Marvel comic book hero I really enjoyed growing up was Spider-Man, and then to a lesser extent X-Men. That's pretty much where I am, Nathan. Though that being said, it's not like I'm a major comic fan or anything like that. I'm talking about just the shows I watched for the kid, the Batman animated series, Spider-Man, that sort of thing.
I know who runs this place.
Have you been here before?
No, but I was planning to come here before you and I met. This place belongs to a Turian scum named Ton Actus. It's a long story, but he's got something that belongs to me.
What is it?
Family armor. It's been with us for over 5 generations. Turian military took it from my father's father after the war.
Nope, donuts.
Somehow this ass wound up with it. I want it back.
We'll get it back. Now let's move.
Right behind you. No sense standing around. Kill 'em all.
All right, I know. Even on easy mode, I can't go out guns blazing.
Enemy is everywhere!
Oh man, I love Deadpool. 1 and 2. Never watched the Venom movie, but I heard it was actually good. Or at least decent. Why is that? Oh man. No! Damn it.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be silly.
Oh, really? I thought they kissed and made up last year during with the whole Spider-Man kerfuffle. That's lame. God, I wish there was a mod that made this thing go faster, but I didn't see any. Spider-Man Venom game? I didn't even know there was one. I heard the OG Spider-Man game on PS2 is really good. I love the one on PS4. Though that's another one where that's another game that I have where I beat the main quest in the main game, you know, pretty thoroughly. But I hadn't done any of the DLC, even though I got it all. I think I was in the middle of the first DLC before I moved on to something else, whatever it was. Of course it is. I never saw the first one. I still can't believe that first one got actually good reviews, because it looked like it was going to be fucking terrible, but you know. No, you're not the only one. That's the thing. I'm just shocked that it got as good reviews as it did when all signs, in my opinion, were pointing to garbage. Venom enlists Spidey's aid to take on the symbiotes in the end. One joined with Doc Ock. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's why I'm annoyed that there's now a new rift between Sony and Marvel, because there was Venom 2 was supposed to have Spider-Man in it. You know, Tom Holland. Oh no. There you go. This is supposed to be even be here. This looks like it's supposed to be an asset on Ilos, not here. Really? Okay.
Isn't that Commander Shepard, the human Spectre?
Whatever. Spectre or no, it's always fun to see humans get pummeled in the simulator.
Oh. Is that what this is?
Commander Shepard.
Just a combat sim?
Commander Shepard. Welcome to Pinnacle Station. I'm Admiral Thaddeus Ahern.
I'm glad I got the invite. Where do we begin?
You'll be training in the combat simulator. After each round, you'll see how you fare.
How does the simulator work?
Talk to tech special. Basically, it creates combat scenarios that allow our operatives to build their
Who will I be
the
competing?
best of the best. The scores are tallied, and the winners appear on these monitors.
How do I try out a combat
Go talk to
scenario?
Akron over in the staging area.
Oh, thanks for the info.
Carry on.
Man, screw this. I'm gonna pass. If that's really all this is. I thought it was like an actual, you know, mission. Who do I text the most? I don't know, actually. Not a lot of people these days. My probably family at this point. Oh yeah, Nathan. So apparently I was completely wrong in that there were never actual same-sex romance options in the base, in any of the base games of Mass Effect. I honestly thought that they were open in Mass Effect 2 onward, but apparently not. I just had downloaded a mod that unlocked the same-sex options for Tali for Mass Effect 2. So I went ahead and did that because that was my plan in the first place, was to romance Tali in number 2. But I thought that it was part of the base game and not something that you had to use a mod to unlock. But, oh well.
Empty.
Most of the systems are shut down. It's just running on basic life support.
What's up, Wolf?
Hear that? We're not alone. That was no accident. The whole place will be a trap. Dead and done, just the way I like 'em.
God damn it.
Area secured. They say Jacob's
gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore, and they want to shut off his machines. But Jacob's the only thing in the world that matters to me. I don't know how to help him, and it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless, so damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
Who the hell is Jacob?
That machine's keeping him alive.
I'm not seeing any brain activity on the readouts. He's dead. This body is just an empty shell.
Maybe we should shut the machine down.
It's your decision, Shepard.
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now.
Well, are you talking about Edie?
Signs of severe depression.
I thought Edie and Joker were going to be an item. Wait, what was it saying?
Jacob's not going to make it. His brain was deprived of oxygen for too long. There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression. I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Jacob is showing no signs of brain activity. There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines.
What's up,
so
Deadpool?
We're going to disconnect the life support. Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here? Why are you...
Kill 'em all.
Julia went nuts.
I will destroy you!
Negative contacts, Commander.
You did the right thing, Shepard.
I don't even remember that. Again, I had the least amount of memories from Mass Effect 3 because I only played it once. Pretty good. Was able to get most of my work done. Well, a good chunk of my work done. I'm trying my best to avoid what happened. Avoid what happened over this last month and kind of lose it with the stress of work, but I was able to do that today. All right, let's go to Pharos.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Yes, Deadpool. I played Knights of the Old Republic, the first one. I never played 2, but I do own it on Steam. Just never got around to playing it. Knights of the Old Republic, yes, absolutely. I fucking loved Knights of the Old. Basically, Knights of the Old Republic, made me a fan of BioWare, and it was what I played from Knights of the Old Republic that made me end up getting the first Mass Effect, without hesitation. Unfortunately, I never played a Dragon Age franchise to go along with it, but that's another story. But Knights of the Old Republic, fucking awesome. I'll say it right there. I couldn't tell you about the sequel though. The hell?
This is the surveillance drone. But where Where's the data module? Guess we're doing this the hard way.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I do have a pre-order for Ghost of Tsushima, which was a gift, which was a birthday gift actually, and I have a pre-order for Cyberpunk 2077. Those are the only pre-orders I have right now. That being said, I do fully intend on getting Last of Us Part 2 next month. Just haven't gotten around to pre-ordering it yet.
Securing point.
Really? Aren't these pie jacks from Mass Effect 2? Whatever.
Shot.
That was a little extreme, wasn't it?
I did not mean to. Oh, come on! I didn't mean to. It was an. It was an accident. I did not mean to run it over. Damn it. Well, there's a way of getting renegade points. Oh my god.
Ready whenever you are.
Oh my god. Because that's the assumption that they're making because of all the monkeys surrounding the probe. Not even a good assumption to make. But here I am, doing one of the most annoying forms of quest imaginable. God. Rex's was nice shot.
They dropped the data module.
Oh, thank God.
The data module is still intact. Joker should be able to transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Thank God. Oh, come on. I've only seen like bits and pieces. I've seen bits and pieces of like trailer. I've seen the trailers, and I've seen I think the very first like 45-minute gameplay demo for Cyberpunk 2077. Beyond that, I really don't know that much in the way of details, other than, you know, the fucking media going buck wild over the fact that you could customize the size of your genitals in Cyberpunk 2077. Beyond that, I have no idea. I have no idea what sort of backstory I could pick. You know, the sort of starting classes and whatnot. So I got no idea. Deadpool. All I know is I need to make an upgrade to my CPU before I get that game. Because there's no way in fuck am I going to be able to play that game at max settings while streaming at the same time on this 4-core POS 7700K. Can only be romanced by dude ship. Well, not unless I download a mod for it. But with that said, I already said I planned on romancing Tally for this playthrough. And that's the goal. Really? This is my first ever femshep. I've only done male broshep in Mass Effect. Ginger femshep. And that was the other thing too. I also never customized my Shepard either. I always had him as the default broshep. Because I think at the time I never really cared about character customization as much as I tend to nowadays. So I was like, I do not want to spend, you know, 20 minutes just customizing, you know, the eyebrows of my character. Give me fucking Shepard and let's go. That's basically what I was thinking. I tend to do both. I feel like I've done a fair mix of between male and female characters. Thing is, the only thing I regret not doing was a femship, because I heard what everybody was saying, how well the voice actress was. Ha! Rolly boy. Oh god. No! Oh, what the hell am I doing? The fuck? Really? I tend to do that too. I might do that for ME2 though. I might do a couple of tweaks. I knew that's what this was. I knew there was a Prothean thing on this planet. Huh. Our Cro-Magnon hunter. Oh my god. The hell's wrong with you? I don't think it's bad thing to leave the PC on running. Just as long as you restart it every once in a while. I already, yeah, I did. They used to. Oh, never mind. I thought you meant I was thinking of hibernation. Which used to be an option, but not anymore, I guess, nowadays. I thought that's what hibernation did. Oh, yes. I watched The Witcher. Loved it. Confusing as fuck with the way they did the timeline thing, but after watching it fully, the full first season, and knowing that everything, now knowing that where everything was in the timeline and everything, fucking loved it. I can't wait for season 2. Let's put it that way. Shepherd Doodles give you a headbutt and almost a bloody mouth. Oh my god. Time for Pharaohs. You had to go and get that RGB, huh?
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Terrible.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the
I've never
lieutenant?
worked with him before this mission. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headache.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with
What kind of
severe
complications?
mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
How did you
I
end up-
enlisted right out of med school. I wanted... But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse.
Ever think you made the
Sometimes
wrong
I think about opening a private practice, but there's something special about working on soldiers.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I forgot. I gotta talk to Liara if I want to romance her.
Thank you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this but I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop
Don't
Sarah.
worry, Liara.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself,
Me?
Liara.
I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs.
Remember,
Unearthing items buried in
kill
long
out
forgotten
everyone.
ruins.
I am not going full renegade. Damn it.
Sounds dangerous.
I do, Deadpool. Kill everyone to be playing survivors. You only need to kill those around Zeus Hope.
Life forms or
Fuck.
stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers. But I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
What? Oh,
You share the
Liara?
vision of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious... That is why I find you so fascinating.
Oh, yeah?
You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for
Oh,
me to
yeah?
study. No.
Uh,
Yours.
Calm down, Liara. I was only
Joking. Oh, by the goddess. How could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete...
I think there is one thing that kind of
Now you know why I
miffed me was it did feel like Liara had a complete personality change from ME1 to 2.
Just pretend this conversation never happened.
Like, she went from fucking naive, young explorer to fucking jaded, innocence lost, you know, calculating Asari.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council.
Oh, yeah?
And we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors. Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent...
That's disgusting!
I don't understand. Your species...
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not... The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows... We explore the genetic memory of their species. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop.
What happens to your partner?
Every relationship is different. Some unions, others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the...
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered space. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel, it is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
That's right.
Maybe she wanted to meet you, but couldn't.
You might be right. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years.
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to we do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partner. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Did I do well? I think.
I get the feeling.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Wait, hold on.
I get the feeling.
Damn it! I keep wrong button.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
I just wanted to talk.
Of course, Shepard. What did you want to talk?
Why Benezia?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. None of this makes any sense to me. I should
go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Commander? Sure.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden, eh?
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Fraternization is a... What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, with Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them. Sorry, I forgot about your family situation.
Or lack thereof. Relax.
Asked me to clear a bunker of armed hostiles. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did. Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Boys, no control. Fucking men. No means no. Oh my god, I can feel the emails coming in quick.
Where were you when this was going on?
They were on close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really
of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your
It was
sister.
only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so I wanted to snap him in half. But Sarah, she kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable.
Better. I'm more or less... When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She called paramedics. Before they took him to the hospital...
He fell. Fuck. Domestic violence excuse.
He hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him.
A Nomad or Corpo in 2077? I have no idea what either of those are.
Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else.
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. I cannot rest for always...
Oh, I forgot she's a goddamn poet.
Much have I seen and known. Cities...
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't... Just don't... Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem.
Does he still like it?
I sure... Dad passed on a few years back.
Yeah, sure he is. Jesus.
You mean dead on, Skipper. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so.
I'm glad you're open. I've met a few people who were really weirded out by my faith. Hello, have you people... I should get back to my duties. Do you have a few...
Oh, wait. Wrong one.
Talking more later, though. Ma'am?
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
I pick and choose my contracts. Plenty of work these days. Yeah, true.
Why not stay?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was head of a small tribe. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight Turians.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up.
Huh.
To stop his ranting.
What's up, Sluggo?
Leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. I told them all to forget about war. And for a while, we were getting through.
I take it
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting
Andromeda.
on neutral ground.
Oh, really?
He wanted to
Yeah. Andromeda was
we met at the Hollows.
disappointing, to say the least. I kept on saying I enjoyed the combat. And even some of the characters were actually pretty interesting, and I actually enjoyed some of the characters.
It's as sacred as
But the quests, the overall plot, yeah.
Sounds like a trap to me.
I did.
Deep dive gameplay about 2077? No, I haven't.
Even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
We talked. of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
God damn.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back. No. Now that I have my family's armor again.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with
Well,
Cecil.
not as much as you, but yeah.
I bet you have.
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was in. That case was a bit...
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless.
Really? I think it's going to be pretty...
During the course of my
If anything else, the only thing that gives me pause with 2077 is that it's going to be overwhelming. Like, I'm going to be completely flooded with... Basically overwhelmed with all the different customization and personalization and things I could do or not do. It's just going to be hard to wrap my head around.
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often. I remember this one elk, but this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very... After a bit of digging, I discovered this so I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development.
Oh my god.
No Solarian harm.
You're
Some
kidding, right?
Krogan believe that testicle transplants can... It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000...
Jesus!
What'd you do about the genetics?
I brought in some of his employees for... While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Interviewing?
You mean...
Maybe not. Either way, one of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview.
Yeah, I think that's what it is, Deadpool. Sluggo, what Deadpool said. CD Projekt Red feels like they're one of the last major publishers / developers out there that has the reputation of the consumer-friendly reputation. It feels like all the other ones that I thought that they did have lost a lot of that clout, lost a lot of that goodwill.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. Most of the victims were... Sometimes Morgan wouldn't grow properly.
I hope he got...
That's the worst part. We never caught him. He ran, blew his... By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving.
But you went after him
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down. They were worried about the hostages. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. We just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there.
Yes, they... All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties.
Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while
I did hear what happened.
Ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart.
I did hear what happened to what it did with Mick Gordon. That's why I didn't have him on the list.
Transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get any. I was hoping you'd say that.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you
got. You bet, Commander.
Mick was the bad person? Oh, well, in that case, I have no idea what it said then. That's actually something I haven't heard before. I only know that there was a falling out between Mick and id / Bethesda, and yeah. Right.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you... Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to... I guess you don't have to worry about that. But it's more than just a silent. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, kind of...
Sometimes we don't appreciate
That's true. I'm starting to wonder. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them.
You do.
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
He was slated to put in only 1 hour of soundtrack, but gave 2 hours worth. Well, I mean, that does kind of explain why when the game released, only the Doom 2016 soundtrack was available, and that the Doom Eternal was delayed. Again, I don't know the full story other than what you're saying to me, but it corroborates it explains the reason why Doom Eternal soundtrack was delayed from the collector's edition, which I have.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Doc, she seems not hard to believe she's older than both of us put together.
Any intentions there,
No,
Lieutenant?
Commander. Just art appreciation. Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Those communications are classified.
But you know they're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Another L2 flare-up.
Well, I knew that he called it out on it. Well, there was the whole story that broke when that third-party user looked at the lossless audio of Doom Eternal soundtrack that released and said this is different than what was on, I guess, the main within the game itself, and then yada yada. Then Mick Gordon confirmed that this wasn't his. It's that sort of thing, and then that's how this whole thing blew up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it's rough some. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, after first once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there
They
some
didn't know
reason?
Forget trying to get the kids to... And their choice of teachers didn't help. Dead on. Turians, actually. They were afraid of what people back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with
The Asari would have been more...
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some...
The Asari would have
Yes,
been
but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they...
I'm sure kinetics did
It
what
wasn't
they
best for us. They brought in an ex-military Turian, a real hard-ass. He basically had a kind of spiral from there, Commander.
Sounds like a classic drill instructor. to
Vernus
me.
didn't just push us because it was effective. Anyway, this is it. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
He composed 12 of those soundtracks and worked together with the audio lead to finish it. Audio lead wasn't given the raws, so he couldn't isolate the instruments, and thereby causing the kerfuffle that the third party was able to detect. Oh, duh. Wait, am I... Oh. Forgot, we already landed, it's just that we gotta escape. Yikes. Well, that sounds like the drama isn't ending anytime soon, I guess.
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing?
Then Mick Gordon blasted them on Twitter. Yeah.
The Normandy's
Drama,
too
awesome.
much shit for you.
But Sluggo, I agree with you that the I am extremely excited about the Tony Hawk 1 and 2 remasters. God damn it. It's gonna be yet another remaster I have no willpower to fight against and will probably pick up on day one.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We saw your ship. Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs.
SpongeBob remake.
Take cover.
Oh my god. Whoa! Shit!
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there? Are you safe? No.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
Oh wow. Okay, so that's so basically what this story from Id is basically retaliation for Mick basically putting him on blast on Twitter saying, "Oh, you're going to rip us into the shitty you know,
I'm glad they finally sent somebody.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
soundtrack that we pushed out. Well, here's why it's shitty."
Everyone's on edge since.
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower.
Protect the heart of the colony.
I don't want to die. Please, don't let me die.
Think we got him, Commander.
Protect! We've got Geth in the tower.
Hmm. Well, here's the thing. If that's what the contract says, then yeah, he could just say, hey, I was only contracted for 12 tracks, and I'm only giving 12 tracks. At the same time, it's unfair for him to put it on blast for how some of the soundtracks aren't up to snuff without mentioning that he was only contracted to do 12 tracks in the first place. Oh. And also, if it's true that he, you know, failed to give them the raws so that the audio leak could pick up where he left off, that's also kind of an unfair thing for him to do.
But don't take long. We should roll out the vehicle and find where the Geth are bunkered.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm just glad
I appreciate your concern and your efforts.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
Well, it's terrible because God knows how much I loved Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal soundtrack.
Directly to Exogeny headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Every Geth I kill brings me one step closer to Saren.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
What can you tell me about that?
I don't have any details, but I'll
They
wait.
landed at least one Geth ship at Exogeny, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard
What do you
fight.
need done to get this place back on
We need
its
those
feet?
Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth, and I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people.
Is there anything I can do to solve
Marka
it?
Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have
What's
any
wrong with the
insight-
colony's
May
powers?
O'Connell is working on our power problems.
You mentioned something about
Davin
fish.
Reynolds is tasked with securing food.
You have information
Nothing
about
new. It's not a critical threat right now. But getting rid of that transmitter will help
Let's
us.
talk about
Of course,
Zeus.
Commander.
What else can you tell me?
Exogeny funded this colony.
They specialize in colonization in return for bankrolling them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are
Perhaps. As she said,
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
Tell me about your
life is
colony.
hard and all. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place.
How big was the original?
We were
threat?
nearly 1,000 at the main site. When the first wave obliterated our defenses, we fell back to Zoo's hope.
The Normandy
The
isn't
Geth
huge.
fighters are too dangerous. There's a chance for growth here that's simply not available.
How big was the original?
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site. When the first wave obliterated our defense.
I'll talk to you when I learn.
Really? Oh, I didn't even know that.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax.
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died.
Do you know anything about this planet?
It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more...
Well, these Geth aren't.
Constant attacks of strange
Well, you'll
sorts
find out in Mass Effect 2.
we all have.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs
What happened to your wife?
the constant attack. I can't think of any reason for an attack like that. I can't tell you much about that.
Why can't you tell me?
Fidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
I have to go.
Please do what you can to stop the attacks.
They'll be back. And if the Geth don't...
Are you doing
I need to... I can't do anything until he's dead. I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help him. The colony is growing. Or it was.
Why should I speak with Fidan?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with...
Tell me about
This isn't... Of course, it would be much better without the Geth.
Tell me about
hunting them is impossible. On the positive side, they'll attack. The big Alpha Baron is the real problem. The colony is growing. Or it was.
I have to go.
So long,
Hmm. Yeah, there's a little bit of intrigue when it comes to
I'm sorry, but I can't
the
stop
Geth
talk.
and the relationship with Saren and all these attacks.
The utility. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, unless you plan to make a trip every few days,
you know where to
the
find
colony can't afford to lose any more of us. We're just... I am not the one to ask about that. You should speak to Fidan. I wish you luck.
I'll hold this position in case those things try to attack again.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you.
Let me see what you have.
Of course.
Yeah, as soon as he asked that question, I'm like, maybe I should hold off before spoiling everything. That's not surprising, Deadpool. I mean, the first Horizon obviously set up a sequel. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind. Plus, I fucking love that game, so there damn well better be a sequel. But I'm not surprised that they're making it a trilogy.
This work must be completed. You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like...
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the... If nothing else, she's good for hiding. No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing.
Maybe I can help you.
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need... This work must be completed.
They'll try to rebuild the command post soon enough.
I mean, it's painfully obvious that they are making.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
That Gorilla is making a sequel.
I wasn't trained for this.
It's just a matter of when.
What can you tell me about the Geth?
I can't tell you anything about that. I suggest you go to.
I get the feeling you don't like.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry? They should have sent a small fleet, and you're only interested in the Geth.
Man, fuck you, bitch.
Very little.
You know what? Fuck your colony. I'm going with Nathan's route.
I know they were looking.
Being a stupid bitch about it.
Colony. It's definitely not as exciting as they make it
Tell
sound.
me about Zeus Hope.
I can't tell you much about it. You should speak to Fidan if you want to know more. Commander.
Damn it, I went the wrong way.
now to the Geth base. Expect heavy resistance.
Uh,
The last batch went south. What are they looking for?
We're receiving a weak comm signal. I can't pinpoint its location through the Geth interference. More channels.
now rise.
Still can't get a fix on the location.
Any sign of movement? Lisbon could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Oh my god.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Whoever that is, they must be close to have seen us.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
What?
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Stand the fuck down.
You put that weapon down unless you're ready to use it.
Don't worry about him. He only cares about the company.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They live, though the Geth have devastated their colony.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
Man, fuck you.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter...
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attack.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you. I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here for you. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resource. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like...
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new... Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope. Most of us live closer to the Exogeny building. Zeus, when the Geth hit, we scattered. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no...
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Ferros is a long way...
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Right.
And please remember, if you see my daughter...
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
Sounds easy enough.
No catch, really. It's data.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
Exactly.
It's not that bad. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this.
I'll look around if I...
Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Tell me about the data.
Plans for a few... I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after. That's for smart.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
All right, so where am I going now? Was this like a temporary stop or? Ah. Where is it?
Shut down the comm. We've got incoming Geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm.
I don't remember these corridors. Well, I think they have. It looks like you can have vehicles in the game, and that city looks big enough to where you're gonna need a vehicle. So I would hope that you can customize your car.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Ah, fuck!
Take out those hostiles!
Shut up, Tali. Ah. What?
Typical Geth deployment. We'll need another route in.
You got. And how do I get in?
A one-way drop, Commander Shepard.
Ah.
Damn it! I'm so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Baron.
You're safe now.
It's my own fault. Everyone else was run. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship left. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
I'll fight my way through the Geth soon enough.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. If you know something, tell me.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? What is that exactly?
It's an indigenous life form. Exogeny was studying it.
I need more information. I need to know why the Geth are after this Thorian.
God damn.
But not with those Geth crawling around everywhere. Look, we need to get out of here, past that field.
Any suggestions?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a researcher. I came here with my mother. I don't even know.
She's with some others from the colony.
She's alive? Please, Commander, just get that field down.
Tell me what you know about the
I really don't know that much. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Why do you think the Geth would be
It's
interested?
just a... Exogeny was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
You stay put.
Oh, here. Good luck with that field.
Stupid machine! Access encrypted No, I don't want to review protocol.
I am unable to comply. Please contact your supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 4 security exemption, or make an appointment with...
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There is a queue forming behind you for the use of this console. Exogeny Corporation reminds all staff. Welcome back, Research Assistant Elizabeth Bainham.
What
can I do?
information was the last...
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subjects.
Tell me everything you told the
I was unable to provide... All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zeus Hope have been inactive.
What does Zeus Hope have to do with the Thorian?
Species 37 is located within the substructure of the Zeus Hope outpost.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The hell?
The Thorian is a simple plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zoo's Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors
One leads to the Geth, one leads to a terminal for some loot and the OSD discs.
Exogeny knew all along what would happen to those people.
It was deemed necessary to assess the truth.
That's why they were acting so strange.
Your pilot should be warned.
Joker! Come in, Joker! Damn it! That field's blocking us.
We've got to drop that shield and get back to the outpost.
VI, tell me about the field surrounding
I have
us.
limited data on the Geth. I have detected unusual power fluctuations, but am unable to determine the source. Elizabeth Bainham, you are currently under probation due to disagreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted.
What triggered the probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zoo's Hope. As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of... Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
Do you know how the
will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of... Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a... As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities...
Oh my god. Kilometers.
We have discovered bundles approximately one... It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a...
Is it intelligent? Can I
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of... It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover what... It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
Where's the center of this?
The Thorian is... Observation of enslaved subjects. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
The Geth use these claws to anchor their ships to the sides of buildings.
I like their docking style, but how do we cut the power if it's coming from the ship?
It will be difficult. We can check the other claws for weaknesses, but the Geth are very thorough.
What is this place? Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
What is this place?
Huh.
Almost looks like the Geth built themselves some kind of church.
The Geth blur the line between organic and synthetic life.
I have no idea where I'm going. Whoa!
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
It's missing a gun.
This is interesting. A containment lab of some kind.
It's no armory to tear up in one claw.
Cerberus. I didn't know they were part of this experiment. Shit. No! Fuck!
Look out!
Ah!
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The Geth are very thorough.
What is this place?
Okay, so what?
Looks like the Geth built himself some kind of church.
Line between organic and synthetic. Life. It's natural to assume they seek understanding from a higher power.
I'm lost. Oh. Ah. Fuck. There we go.
Very good. The field barring the exit will be down. Now we can go deal with the Storian creature.
This was my kind of mission. Kill a bunch of Geth and end things off with a huge crash.
I hope that ship was full of those Geth bastards.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander. Talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Keep those colonists away from the Normandy.
Will do, Commander. We'll fire off a few warning shots. That should send them running.
We're leaving, but let's rid this place of those damn synthetics before we go.
We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
You said you didn't know about the Thorian. I don't like being lied to.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs. I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
Just tell me where I can find the Thorian. No more lies.
The Thorian is underneath Zoo's Hope, but the entrance is blocked. The colonists covered it with the freighter just before the Geth attacked.
What bothers me is why the Geth were after the Thorian in the first place.
Well, it does have unique mind control capabilities. That's what Exogeny was interested in.
Normandy to shore party, come in.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Come on, come on.
What was that all about?
This is Juliana Veda of Pharaoh's Colony. Please help us.
That's my mom! Stop! Stop! They're over!
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard. Damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the exogenic database. I know what you did on Torfin. There's no reason for this to get bloody.
Not this time, Jong. You need to back down and let them go.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. Exogenic wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian, or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zoo's hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. Exogeny knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
I won't let you hurt these people anymore. Drop your weapon.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on!
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
It's my fault.
Don't you start. So what now, Commander? The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
Anything that gets between me
There's
and
gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize
Like
the
a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve
It's not
gas.
like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains if their nervous systems are already weakened, it may...
If we must consider it, drop it in a concussion grenade.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
We'll stay out of your way until you clear a path.
luck finding my workstation?
Time to get moving.
Just
The Geth have brought...
any luck finding my workstation?
I managed to find the data and transfer
That's
it to
very
you.
good news indeed. Thank you.
Just give me my
You
credits.
bet. Thanks for...
Please try to avoid hurting the colonists. Use the nerve agent I gave you, if you can.
I can do the moon mission. Is that with the one with the VI? I thought that one was in Mass Effect 2. Nothing much. Like I tell Nathan, I'm not going full renegade, all right? I'm going renegade, but not full renegade. Oh, what the fuck? I forgot about these things.
Thing was not one of the colonists. No amount of infection could have done that.
No hitting the colonists, even if the Thorian makes them fire on us.
As you would have it, Commander Ship.
Open letter on Reddit. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'll check that out.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Oh, really? YouTube runs smoother when you set it to Canada? Odd. No! God damn it. I was gonna say, I hope I can get more grenades. New York's in the red zone? Wow.
Tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
Well, that happened. Oh, there it is. That's right. That is the. It is on in this one. Oh, I see where it is. The Asari? There's an Asari here? I don't even remember that. What the fuck?
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it... Keela, what is that?
Nothing's ever simple, is it?
For the first in Mass Effect, yes, it actually has been a long time. Two, though, I remember a lot.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
You enslaved the colonists. You destroyed their minds. I don't know what Saren wanted with you, but I just want you dead.
The Thorian is a piece of this world, extending across the land and back through the ages. You can no more kill it than cut the sky. Your blood will feed the ground.
Oh god, I forgot she can regenerate too. Ow. Ah. I'm too soft for a Spectre. I saw that. Ah, crap. What do we got left? But I mean, what soldiers? Oh, oh. We're talking about Novaria. Come on! Oh, now I remember. And you meet her in Mass Effect 2 if you let her live. That's right.
I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. Benezia foresaw the influence Saren would have.
Huh.
She joined him to guide
Really?
him down a gentler path. But Saren is compelling. Benezia lost her way.
Are you saying Saren can control?
Benezia underestimated Saren, as I did. We came to believe in his cause and his goals.
She tried to manipulate Saren, but in the end, her plan backfired.
Asari matriarchs are among the most intelligent.
Saren has a vessel, an enormous warship unlike anything I've ever seen. He calls it Sovereign. It can dominate the minds of his followers. They become indoctrinated to Saren's will. The process is subtle. It can take days, weeks. I was a willing slave when Saren brought me to this world. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had... Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you're following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
Oh, the matriarch? Or somebody else?
What's the cipher?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But to truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them.
Just give me some plain answers. Where?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be
taught Saren?
There is a way. I try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another. Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected. Every living being united in a single glorious existence. Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Ilos.
I have given you the cipher, just as it was.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you all right?
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift. The experience
You
of
look a little unsteady, Commander.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time,
Tell me more about this ship.
Sovereign is alien. I do not know how. It dwarfs any vessel in the Citadel or Alliance fleets. Its weapons are devastating. The indoctrination. There is an energy about Sovereign. Spend enough time in Sovereign's presence and you will lose yourself. There is no other way to explain it.
What else can you
There
tell
is
me?
little. Once I followed him, blind to his true nature. If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly.
The colonists will need
Thank
all.
You did it. With the Thorian gone, we can start rebuilding for ourselves again. And we're free of Exogeni's threats. We're back to being just a little nowhere colony. Thank you, Commander.
Thanks again. My data will be very valuable once I get out of here.
Yeah. I see.
Have you given any thought to helping us with our water?
I'll look
trouble?
into it if I have time.
I'd appreciate that, Commander.
I'll look into
I'd
it.
appreciate that, Commander. The colony can't afford to lose any more of us.
I should go.
I wish you luck.
Huh. Well, I guess what I'll do now is I'll head back to the Normandy, and I believe I guess after each one of these major quest lines, you talk to the council. I'll talk to the council. This time I'll shut them off. I'll cut them off shortly. And then I'll call it a day.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I'm going on almost 3 hours now.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the
My brain's been scrambled like an egg. How do you think I feel?
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join,
Dude, it's almost 3 hours. 2 hours, 41 minutes.
Hurry.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry.
Oh my God.
The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been
Did you
through.
see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the commander's mind is incomplete.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
Looks like we're back where we started.
Quite the opposite, Commander. I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he I am sorry. The joining is exhausting.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a
That will
look.
not be necessary. I just need some rest.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharaoh's report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yeah.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogeny should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
The only reason to study a creature like that is to figure out how to kill it.
Yes, kill it. That's how you humans usually deal with things you don't understand.
Fuck you!
Counselor.
Oh, lost the connection, ma'am. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. For that one, fuck you. Fuck you, Turian Counselor. Yeah, now I'm glad I disconnected these punks. That got me pissed. That got me riled up.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
No, fuck you, Lewis. Wrong. Not wrong, my ass.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get
Oh.
some shipments into Pharaoh's.
Never mind. I thought you were talking about what I just said to the council.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Shut up. Don't judge me.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got...
We're getting close, Garrus.
I wish I had your confidence. I know you're doing everything. If there's anything else I can do to help...
I understand your concern, but we will find...
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for... Can I ask you something, Commander?
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council... I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel...
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Just
Well,
make your mind.
maybe we shouldn't give them the chance. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never
Good.
had any...
You see, this... You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of it.
Just make sure you're ready when
Yes,
it
ma'am.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen?
I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it. I decided I'm the bottom line. Killing.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of crow. Half the time I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
You still a racist?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
With all we've been through lately?
I only have enough to toast the day, not the captain. It's Armistice Day, when the first... Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Seems like an odd thing to say.
In our family... Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out.
Are you playing games?
I don't... I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the the only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
I see.
A Williams has to be better than the best, if only to avoid suspicion. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Oh my god, now I know what she means by Quisling. Shit. All this time, I had no idea who the fuck Quisling was. I know who she means with Arnold, Benedict Arnold. But Quisling, I had no idea until I've been following a lot of World War II history, and now I know who Quisling is.
He refused to sacrifice his...
Would it make a difference? So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're tough and decisive.
Just consider me a But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. Gotta admire those colonial. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Ask who Quisling is? Or you talk about Nathan's latest sexcapades?
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again.
I'm sleeping much better now, but I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about...
I should go.
See you later.
Oh, yeah. Nathan's an experienced dude, according to what he says. So, yeah. Yeah. Gotta talk to Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of
You're in good
Asari.
hands, Dr. Chakwas.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander. Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you.
Quisling,
Making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am
was
not used to dealing with people,
back in
especially
1940,
I did not really know
so
much
after
about
World War
species
II
when I
started.
first met Shepard. I
The
found
Germans
taking it
invaded
seriously.
Norway.
Your kind always seemed
So did the
rushed
Brits,
and
but
high
that's
strung.
another story. But their Quisling was the last name. I can't remember his first name. He was a member of the really tiny, like, Nazi supporting fascist party in Norway, who basically kind of tried talking to Hitler ahead of time saying, hey, you know, put me in charge, you know, of the Nazi-controlled, Nazi-occupied Norway when all this shit happens. Well, people found out, it blew up. He still ended up being part of having a post with the German, with the Nazi leadership or something like that. But from there on out, he basically, the name Quisling became the Norwegian version of calling someone a Benedict Arnold, basically a traitor. The other way, calling somebody a traitor.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending... You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Humans are getting shafted. The only thing in this universe, the only thing that they have is that humanity has at least grown in stature politically faster than most races. So far, when I'm playing this game, everybody out here treats us like shit. So far be it from me to have a fucking attitude problem going about my business because every alien looks down on us. The fuck? You know what? Fuck the council. Put all humans in charge. Keep changing the way I'm gonna play this game every other day.
I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You didn't need to go behind my back.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Oh, yeah?
Are you sure you're interested?
I admit, your connection to the Prothean. You intrigue me, Shepard.
Oh yeah, boy.
There might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
You're a female! Oh my god. I forget what's the best way of doing this then. Do I say that's private, or do I say it's not serious? I forget how to I think I say it's not serious, right? If I want this romance thing to happen.
The lieutenant and I are just friends.
My mistake then. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a
Yeah, boy.
I knew we have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species.
We have one thing in common.
This makes no sense.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Doesn't have to. I think it's this way.
These things never
make it sound so
Oh yeah.
So dangerous.
A little danger.
This is all a bit of
Nice. You started it.
This. You. I need some time.
Take all the time.
Thank you, Shepard.
Oh yeah.
Let's just talk.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
All right, there we go. I think that's all I've talked to, so. Humans bad, effeminate blue women good.
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
Oh, these motherfuckers again? What, you didn't learn it the last time?
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
He didn't seem that interested in helping me before.
The Council agreed that Saren was dangerous, Commander. That was why we made you a Spectre. We only bolted him.
Nobody on the Council wants to see you fail, so
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
I'm listening.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
I don't like being kept in the dark.
We can't have you racing around the galaxy chasing false leads, Commander. We only contacted you because we feel this may be significant.
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you.
Yeah. Are you gonna explore everything here? No. Logan. Callie and Gareth of Vermeer. Herschel Walker. Not very long, personally. I'm trying my best to work on that, actually. I'm answering the bot's question. Test subjects. They look like the goddamn spores.
All targets down.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Oh, it's this guy.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
But
He's crazy! Please, don't let him do this to me.
finish him.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
That was satisfying.
Good. Remember that.
Well, I guess we're done.
Sick bastard. Oh yeah. I forget where I've been. Another thing I appreciate for Mass Effect 2 that it gives you the percentage of you know, star systems that you explored. Really helps with people like me. That's all about that completion rate. Nope, no mod for that. Yeah, I'd have to go into the journal and see what other side quests I have to pick up. Whereas in Mass Effect 2, it would have the percentage, and that way you would know that there was something that you could do or something to the left that you could explore before leaving. That's it.
According to the log files, the ship was out near the Perseus Vale. Looks like they found some kind of alien artifact. They brought it on board, and then... This is really weird, Shepard. They plotted a course...
That artifact must have done something to them. Why else would someone fly into
The entries don't make a lot of sense after that. It's like the captain's mind was falling apart. I don't...
The Geth turned them into husks and left the ship where someone would find it, trying to show us what happens to anyone who goes into the Veil.
Yeah. But thankfully, I downloaded a mod where when I send out a probe to a planet for resource gathering, now I just need one probe and it'll scan the entire planet to get me all the resources in one go. Whereas, oh my god, you don't want to know how tedious it was to use a scanning mechanic and yeah. You'll see what happens in Mass Effect 2.
Just a locator signal.
Woo! Oh god. What am I doing?
Kill them all!
Kill who? Yeah. Oh my god, this hurts. Climbing up this fucking mountain. Fuck! Oh no! Shit! Are those horses? Ha! Fuck! Fuck! Skyrim style. No! Oh, really?
Area secured.
More of these things?
Perimeter secured.
I'm reaching my storage limit.
Rescuers? Oh, thank God. See? I told you somebody would come to investigate that signal. My name is Dr. Ross.
Oh,
Chief
these
Exogeny Researcher at
fuckers.
this facility. We've been trapped in this room for days. We're almost out of food and water. You got here just in time.
Not so fast. First, you're gonna tell me why this place is overrun with Thorian creepers.
How do you know about the Thorian?
I know what Exogeny was up to. I saw what they let the Thorian do to those colonists, so I destroyed it.
Our secret's out then. No point in my lying. You already know the worst. The creepers here were created using altered samples from the specimens on Pharos. We discovered a way to turn them into docile, obedient servants.
Oh, yeah?
Everything was going fine until a few days ago. Then all the creepers suddenly went berserk. Only a handful of us made it back into the safety of this room.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Maybe there was still some kind... The Thorian was unlike any other life form we've ever studied. I can't explain how, but...
I've heard all I need to.
Look, I know what we did here was wrong. I'll admit that. But it's over now. There's no sense reporting.
Too many people died here.
Be reasonable. I didn't mean for this to happen. Besides, how does it help anyone
All right,
if
Mike.
I end up in jail?
See ya.
Normally Exogeny would have my back, but it sounds like they're... But I've got money. A nice little emergency fund I set up. It's yours if you let us go.
This isn't about money.
Open fire. Open fire!
Perimeter clear.
All right, this is gonna be it for me then. Once I get back to the Normandy, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Who knows? I might just keep on going with Mass Effect, but I know I have a metric ton of quests to turn in at the Citadel, so I think I'll go there before heading to Virmire or Nevaria. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. I need to get up. Ugh.